Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a 2025 outlook for the Virgo collective. So we're going to be taking a look at the energies that the universe wants you to be aware of, to be open for, and to be cautious of during the year 2025. Already we're in January at the time that I'm doing this. It has definitely been quite a dynamic first month. So let's see the energies for the Virgos to be aware of for the year ahead. I'm going to be using the Oracle of Shadows and Light and the Oracle of Shapeshifters to pick up the overall kind of theme energy going on for you guys this year in 2025. So with that said, let's get right in. I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, whenever you decide to click on this video. And please take what resonates. I hope you receive the insight and the messages that are needed for this year. All right, Spirit. What do you have for the Virgos? All right, I'm kind of picking up. I mean, how can I put this? It's like the energy of being the leader of the pack, but also being the lone wolf this year. I feel like this year you're basically not taking any bullshit, excuse my language. And yeah, it's basically like not taking any bullshit this year. Because first card I have is card 8, Grumpy Red Fairy. Be true to yourself. And then we have card 18, Little Wolf Girl. It's all right to be alone. So we have like a progression from 8 to 18. We're by 10. So there's definitely going to be a cycle completed within this year for you. But I do see for you Virgos, you're being a little more independent. And I see because of that, there's going to be a lot of inner growth and strength. I do see you taking a more independent energy for yourself, especially when it comes to taking care of yourself and being honest with what you need and what you want. I kind of see basically like this year, you're not serving anyone. You're only serving yourself. You are your own master. Even if that means you have to be alone for some time. But I kind of see with this little wolf girl, it's like you again, yeah, it's all right to be alone. I don't think this year you're not going to mind being alone for a certain period of time, because it's like you're getting yourself together. It's like you're getting yourself grounded. You're letting your hair loose. You're giving yourself the freedom that it seems to have been denied for quite a while. So this year it's like you're being wild and free. You are not allowing anyone to be your master. You are untaming yourself. You're being one with the wolves. You're being one with yourself. I see basically a lot of inner power and strength and growth happening this year, and like solidifying your self-identity. Very interesting. Now, let's go into how the outlook for the year is going to be. So the way I do this reading is I look by seasons. So we're going to start off with the energies from winter to spring, spring to summer, summer to fall, and fall into winter. See how the energies flow throughout the year. But yeah, I see like you're like, I'm not allowing anyone to control me, to rule over me. I am my own boss. I am my own master. All right, let's do winter to spring. Spring into summer. Summer into fall. And fall into winter. Wow, this seems like a really good year for you. I mean, it's been a good year for like a chunk of the collective that I have done, but I would say for the Virgos that I'm picking up, it's definitely going to be a very chill year. I'm not picking up on like any challenges, and if they are, it's something that you're going to be easily able to overcome. Like, it's basically this year is just all about you and yourself, your power, and your identity. And just not allowing anyone or anything to control you. So, from winter to spring of 2025, I have the through card here. So, if you are facing a bit of a challenge or an issue at this current moment, or later on in winter going into spring, you are going to be able to go through it. You are going to be able to handle it and go through it with ease and elegance. Like, I'm kind of seeing with this through card here, you are going to be able to find the solution through your own energy. I kind of sense that there might be people trying to give their input and tell you how to like handle a situation. And you could take their input with like, as a grain of salt. You don't really have to take it fully into consideration, especially not everyone knows the details of what you're going through. But you take bits here and there and you manage to figure out how to solve this problem or deal with this issue. It's like you're going to do things your way and your way only. I've sensed for a lot of you Virgos, you have been kind of like, I don't want to say relying, but definitely being more considerate on taking other people's opinions. But I see that throughout time that has not worked very well. So you're just like, what, it's time for me to approach this with my own mentality and my own way of seeing through this. And besides, in 2025, this is considered the year of the Hermit, which is your card. So it's all about making sure that the solutions that you find are right for you, that is matching your energy, that is matching whatever goals or outcomes, goals or outcomes that you are trying to do. So I do see with this through card here, it's going to be like, I see like by March, or at least by like early April, you're going to be able to figure out certain things that have been an issue, and you're going to be able to kind of handle them with grace. Then from spring to summer, I have the light card here. This is now you being a little bit more, how can I say it? Not flashy, but definitely more prominent and dominant in your energy. This is where you're really going to be confident in who you are and everything that you are. I also see that with this through card here, between the through and the light, so between the winter and the summer, this might be the good time to kind of withdraw a bit and work on yourself. Because I do see by the summer, this is where you're going to be more in your power and more trusting of your abilities. You're going to be shedding light on energies that you were unable to see or understand or even comprehend. And you're going to be able to understand them now that you have taken the time to take a step back and start listening to your own intuition, to your own voice, and sensing your own energies. Excuse me 1 second. I also see with this light card here, this is when that energy of like the leader of the pack comes in. But it is up to you if you want to take on this role of leadership, however it comes to you in life. So in summer, this could be like an opportunity for you to like lead a group in your job. Maybe this could be you in charge of certain things in your household. Maybe for some of you, I'm being told like you might be event planners. I see you might be having the opportunity where you are going to like lead your first event. And I do see that, especially for the summer, since it's a lot of more people being active and out, it is going to be very successful. So those of you that are like party planners or like really good at like organizing events and situations. I do see it's going to be it's going to be very favorable for you. And then that's when a lot of people are going to be coming to you to request for your skills and such, to come and help them with whatever situation they're dealing with. And like I said, it's going to be up to you if you want to lend your hand or not. Because I do kind of see with this grumpy red fairy and the little wolf girl, like you're being a little more protective of your energy. Like you're also very happy with the growth and the transformation that you are going through, but you're not still allowing anyone to come in within your aura yet, because it's like you're still like a work in progress. I mean, everything is still a work in progress, but you're being a little bit more sensitive with your energy and how you deal with people. Now, from summer to fall, I have the create card here. So this goes kind of like in the flow of the light card here. So I do see like from, like I would say, beginning of June and going into September, you're kind of still on this role of like creating and organizing. And just now by like the early fall, it's even more solidified, like exactly what you're good at and what you can do and what you feel comfortable like going after. Excuse me. I do see with this create card here, it could be that by the fall, you could be expanding certain things for yourself. Whether if you want to work in a group or not, if you're having like certain solo projects, I do see you're mapping out like certain things you want to have done before the end of 2025 and going into 2026. So yes, a lot of just organizing and planning, very much your energy, and just making sure things are kind of like maintained. I mean, of course, you cannot just organize everything in life, but you do want to make sure you have like certain milestones that you do want to reach for the year. And I do see you will be continuing that. And then last, from fall into winter of 2025, I have the fly card here. I see a lot of your plans, projects, ideas really taking flight. And I do see that now after like going through a period of like by yourself and being in your energy, you are transforming and ready to take flight into the next year to come. With this flight card here, I see it's kind of like a phoenix transformation where you have now understood the power that you hold and how to work with it. And now you're ready to expand and continue using that power and that energy to do better for yourself. And I do see kind of with this fly card here, by the end of the year, you're a bit more comfortable allowing more people into your energy, because now you also understand like when your boundaries are being tested and when to like back off, or when to tell people to back off. But I do see like you are definitely going to be a powerhouse by the end of this year, and people have no other choice but to respect you. Now, let's go into more detail with some tarot. Spirit, what do you have for the Virgos? Okay. I will take this one out though. All right, let me get one more. Interesting. All right. We definitely got some interesting energies going on here. There is definitely going to be quite a shakeup, but I think you're going to be able to handle it. So, first card with the through, winter into spring. I have the Emperor here. So this is you reclaiming your power, reclaiming your energy, reclaiming your authority. This is now you kind of passing or like letting go certain issues or energies that have kind of kept you stuck or stagnant, and now you're refocusing on your life path and what you want to do or achieve, or trying to continue to expand. And I do sense with the Emperor card here, and especially that, again, since you guys are the Hermit, you have collected a lot of wisdom and insight over the years. So you're definitely now in the energy or in the stage at the beginning of 2025 to really start planning how you're going to conquer this year and gain expansion and growth into your life. And I do see that Spirit and your divine team are creating that pathway for you. They're saying, yes, it is time for you to regain your empire again. Now, with the light for spring into summer, I have the Seven of Wands here. So this is a very interesting energy. Hold on. I see around the summer, someone is going to be coming around. I wouldn't even say it this summer. I would say even like around spring, perhaps around May. Someone's definitely going to be coming around, and this is when you have to be careful and use your discernment, especially when it comes to your boundaries. Someone's going to be trying to come around and like take a peek at what you're doing, what you're working on, what projects you're doing. This could be someone in the workplace. This could be a very snoopy family member. Snooping, like, getting in people's Kool-Aids, wanting to know all the flavors. I'm just not trusting. I mean, of course, it's the Seven of Swords. I'm not going to trust this energy here. Because someone definitely wants to steal some type of spotlight from you. They see you're taking too much credit, and they want to claim some of that credit for themselves. I'm going to say around definitely the spring into the summer. Make sure that you are documenting everything that you do, and you have a lot of your documents or files or anything that you're working on backed up. Also, make sure that the date is on it, that it can be seen, because someone's going to try to come and claim, some type of like they're going to try to claim some type of responsibility over your work. They're going to be like, oh, well, I actually helped with this part, I should be credited. And you could just be like, no, this is when I did A, B, and C, and D. You were not here when I did all of this. So yeah, definitely I'm being told to be mindful of who you let around your projects or what you're working on. I am going to pull an extra card for the Seven of Swords. It's weird because I'm looking at the Seven of Swords, and I'm only seeing 6 swords here. I don't see the the last sword. So that's why I'm kind of saying, like, be careful with what you're doing, because someone could likely try to come and take whatever file or like document that you're working on. Yep. All right. I was right on that, because now I have the Five of Swords. So definitely someone wants to come and like steal your light and take credit, claim and take credit for your work. I'm kind of being told that this was an energy that has, this energy feels very comfortable doing this to you, because I kind of have picked up an energy in the past that this person, or it could be multiple people, doing this to you. And I do see that this year, giving with these oracle cards, that's why you have decided to work alone, because you're tired of people stealing your ideas from you, or whatever that they're stealing from you. You're just done with it. You're like, nope, I'm not going to be working. This could be also for some of you this year. You're just refusing to work with certain people anymore. And you know what? You're going to have to put your foot down. Like, I'm not going to work with, either Tom, Dick, or Harry, because they like to steal from me and then claim all the credit. You're not allowing that anymore. Now, for some of you that's not in the working situation, I do see that this could be also where you're just refusing to talk to certain people anymore, because they like to go and gossip and spread rumors. And I do see with this 5 and 7 of swords, like, you are not talking to a certain person anymore, because they like to cause strife and bring up conflict. They love to stir the pot, because they want to be seen as a certain way. And you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to hang around with this person anymore. I'm not telling them what I'm doing with my life, because every time I do, there's some type of, weird energy going on. So I am done with that. Hmm. Yeah, you're going to have to be careful in the beginning of the summer. Someone's definitely seeing like you had reclaimed your time, and you have reclaimed a lot of your energy and your dominance, and they're ready to kind of like mess with that again. But if you put a nip to it as soon as you can, then this energy will not be able to bother you for the rest of the year. Now, from summer into fall, I have the Page of Wands here. This is really good with the create energy, because now this is when you're going to start taking the approach of expanding on whatever goals or projects that you have been doing, and go and seeking out certain energies that are going to help elevate. This is when now you're stepping out of the kind of lone wolf energy, and you're looking to kind of like work with a team. But I see, instead of like you joining a team, you are going to be creating a team, whether it's for work, whether it's for, doing DIY projects at home, however the case fits. I see you, instead of you listening to the boss, you will become your own boss. Again, you're being the leader of the pack, and you're leading how you want certain things to be executed. You trust your vision and how you want to execute it in a certain way. Of course, there leaves some room for some flexibility, because not everything can be like exactly how you want it to be, because the universe can always throw in a wrench in your plans to show you something better. So be mindful and be a little bit open, but definitely make sure that your outlook of whatever you're doing is like, close to like what you want to achieve. But I do see by the fall you will be working with certain people, or certain people will be joining you, to help you expand on whatever you're working on. They see your vision, they respect it, and they want to grow it. Excuse me. I do want to pull an extra card for the Page of Wands. Yeah, this definitely helps with what I was saying. So the Page of Wands, I have the Eight of Swords. A lot of sword energy here. Very interesting. So again, make sure that you are being open-minded to whatever changes that do come your way. And I do see by like early fall, especially around your season, you might hit a bit of a snag, and you might feel like certain things are going, all over the place. Or I kind of see someone kind of like regretting, like, oh, I shouldn't have made a team. This is not exactly what I wanted. No, it's going to be exactly what you need. Because I do sense that Spirit is going to be sending you certain people that the universe is going to know that you're going to be able to trust, and that they're going to be able to help you out. So don't get caught up in your mind at the other half of 2025, because if you're just focused on having things come out in a certain outcome, then you're not really going to see the beauty and growth that you have done. Like it's how can I put this? Like, yes, of course, be focused on your end goal, but again, be flexible that things can change. And sometimes, the universe throws a wrench in our plans because we're probably not seeing like the bigger picture, or certain things have not been brought into light. Don't think you only have to do things alone. Yes, do certain things alone, but then also know when to seek help. You don't have to be trapped by your own thoughts. Now, last, from fall into winter of 2025, with the fly, I have the Tower card here. So this is a very interesting energy to end with. Capricorns did ended up getting the Tower for their end of the year. So there's definitely going to be quite a shakeup going on here, but it's definitely going to be working in your benefit. I do see this energy of something kind of backfiring, but it's going to work for your own good. I am going to pull an extra card on this Tower. Okay. So with the Tower, I have the King of Cups here. This is something I feel that for you Virgos, you had already predicted a while back, and you just seen this prediction happening or coming into fruition. I kind of see you're expecting to see at the end of the year some type of catastrophe, but you have been aware of it and you know how to handle it. And you're not going to let it bother you. You're not going to let it shake you. I want to pull one more card with this. Something going on here. It's like, I feel like this Tower energy is coming from someone else to like disturb this King of Cups, but you're not allowing this energy to bother you. Again, I feel like you have been expecting this energy to happen, so you are already emotionally and mentally prepared to handle it. And again, it's like an energy of like you kind of saw this happening, so you're just watching it happen. And I don't think it's going to be affecting you in any negative way. Not like how this person wants you. Yeah, it's like this person wants it to affect you negatively. Do I take these two? Okay. Okay, interesting. So we have the Ace of Coins and we have the Five of Coins. So I see that there's definitely going to be some type of issue with money, but it will be resolved. Okay, something told me like if somehow by the end of the year some type of payment doesn't go through or you run out of money, you're definitely going to be replenished. Like spirit is going to make sure that at the end of the year you do regain your coins back or whatever. If there is some type of loss of money towards the end of the year, and I feel like this is when this tower is coming in, someone could be coming in and like trying to put a fine on you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, some type of like unexpected fine, some type of late charge. I do see like someone is going to be kind of like working with your money magic, but this is going to be key for you at the end of the year. So know that if the end of the year something happens with your money, make sure that your energies are strong and grounded because this is when this Ace of Coins is coming in and it's going to validate this King of Cups. Don't worry, whatever money has been lost, I will gain back tenfold. And I do see with this Ace of Coins here, Spirit is definitely going to make sure that that money is given back to you tenfold and even more. So yeah, I do see there is going to be someone trying to cause some type of disruption to money at the end of the year, but it will be replenished. It's like before you could even worry about it, it's already back in your bank. And I feel like this has to do with the going back to the Emperor card here, strategizing and being grounded and mindful of your energy. Make sure that you have a backup plan because I do see like especially with finances, definitely this year is a good year to work on your savings a little bit more because whatever hiccups or issues that you come through that come through at the end of the year, you're going to be able to replenish it and Spirit's going to be able to replenish that money. So definitely just be mindful of that. I also see with this Ace of Coins, a final thought. This Ace of Coins is definitely going to be carrying into 2026. So don't worry about money being lost this year. It's going to be regained back and it's going to be growing into the next year. Just make sure that you have trust in yourself and that the universe is going to help supply. Now, let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the club. It's kind of okay. Something told me like this is also why you needed to kind of be the lone wolf this year because I'm being told like in the past for some of you Virgos, you had allowed other people to kind of manage certain money and finances and they had completely failed. And if you had done things, if they had listened to you or done things your way, there wouldn't have been such a loss of money or certain things would have been replenished. You're about to prove them that. Like I told you, if you had listened to my financial plans, things would end up, differently. And I do see that, you're going to put, your words are going to, what's that saying? You're going to put them in their place. Let's just say that. Final messages for the Virgos. Okay, good. I just needed to. So we got cups, we got pentacles, we have fire, and we have swords. So everyone is here. I do see a lot of sword energy. So you could be working with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be coming into conflict with one of these energies this year, or you have these energies in your chart that you do need to be mindful of. So the first clue I have is the twin. Gives very Gemini energy. It is important that you stay in harmony with your inner world and with the reality that you are in. Make sure that it's kind of going with the lovers. Make sure that the energies and the choices that you are making for your own self. That is matching your energy and making sure that you are being aligned to the right energies that are needed for you. This is why the wolf girl is here. She needs you to trust the voice in your heart, in your soul, in your energy, to strengthen your intuition and make sure that it is in harmony with what you are doing and creating this year. And then last I have is the power. You're going to have all the power that you need to succeed and do anything that needs to be done this year. And especially with this Emperor card here, you're going to be using this power very wisely and strategically. You are not going to be wasting any time, or you're not going to be taking advantage or abusing this power that's going to be given to you. And I feel that this power, however it's going to come to you, will come to you in the first half of 2025, and you're going to be able to work with it and use it for the rest of the year. And that's why I kind of see with this 5 of coins and this Ace of coins not going to be an issue, because you're going to be able to convert that energy and make it into something stronger and better, and continue that currency to flow. Like I said, you're not going to be abusing this power, or however this power comes to you, because you have made sure to understand yourself, or be with thyself, and understand the power and the confidence and the capability that you have. Excuse me 1 second. You're not allowing others to dictate or control anything or any aspect of your life anymore, especially when it comes to money and communication. I do see, like, definitely with a lot of this sword energy here, this has been people kind of like over speaking you and telling you like you're wrong and they're right. You're not dealing with that anymore. You understand your value and your worth, and you know your words have power. And I see, going back with this power card here, that is why you're using this power strategically and using it for good. You're not going to be abusing this power like you have seen other people use it. That's why you're being granted this energy. And that's why whatever issues that do come up this year, they will be handled. And that whatever goals or projects or ideas that you're working on, the universe is making sure that you continue to stay on that path, and for it to continue to expand into the next year and more. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights and messages. I would truly appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support and help to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope that my readings are helping you in your spiritual journey, and that you have received the insight that it is needed. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my Virgos, you're definitely going to be having a very powerful year. I'm very proud and happy that you are claiming and stepping into your power, and that get it together, and that you are understanding that your independence and being with yourself is extremely important. I do see, again, like a sense of like strengthening your inner voice, knowing what you want and going for it, and not allowing anyone's input or their control issues to come into your life. You're putting a nip to that. Again, you are being your own boss. You are being your own master, And I do see that you're going to be starting, like, even for some of you Virgos, your own companies where you are going to be, the CEO. You're going to be the boss. You're going to be the one calling the shots. And you're going to trust yourself doing these things because you know that the power that you have, you're not going to abuse it. And you're not going to be, putting these people in like 5 or 7 of Swords energy or 8 of Swords energy. You know how that feels. And you don't want that for anyone. And for that, you're being responsible and getting this increase in power and money and support within this year. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day. And it's very deserving of you.